Good afternoon, YouTube. So I'm just pottering around like you are, you know, in your orchid house and different places. And I've decided that this lot, which is the cattleyas and the lalias, are actually going to go outside. I'm hoping to put them out there tonight. My husband's got to siphon off a water butt out there and empty that. And we've just cleared another table to put out there. So they are going to go out in the shade tunnel. I've got a little bit of a, well, not a dilemma. I think what you would call my dilemma is too much choice. I seem to have a lot of choice where I want to put my orchids either through the winter or through the summer. And because I've got so much choice, I'm getting very confused. So let's go out in the tunnel shade house and I'll explain a bit more. So here we are in the shade tunnel house. We'll have a look at the orchids first before I give you my dilemma. So as you can see, I've got some great new shoots coming. They all seem to be very happy out here. New shoots here. Yeah, so it's really good. Really happy with them out here. And looking after them is, oh boy, it is so much easier. And that cattleya did retain its flowers. It's looking good, so it wasn't too bright out here. I don't know what I was thinking about too bright, because this is 45% shade cloth, and it's perfectly adequate for those. So here's the mounts. I've just given them all a good watering. I have had the sprayers on quite a bit, or the misters, and they've been brilliant. So all this is looking great. And the masdevillias under there, they seem to be coping all right. And here we have the dendrobiums and backdrop of the cymbidiums. But yeah, everything's looking great. I mean, look at all these new shoots here. Oh, everywhere. There's new shoots everywhere. Everywhere I look, I can find new shoots on the plants back there, which is, you know, which is what we want. We want new shoots, so great. So if I pan around here, all these cymbidiums are looking great. And the Chinese ground orchid, all cymbidiums. And just here where this water barrel is, we're going to remove that. And we're going to move this table down a bit, and we've got the old plastic table that we're going to put up here, and that's where all the cattleyas are going to go today or tonight. It's far too hot in here at the moment, so that little job will be done tonight. And these are still flowering, so that's great. I've removed a couple of spent flowers, but generally they're still going, and they're throwing out new shoots. Sorry, there and there. And I think this one's got a new shoot somewhere. Did it have one? No, it hasn't. But when it's finished flowering, I'm sure it will have. So that's really good. I'm just going to go somewhere cooler and explain my dilemma. So a bit darker in here. This is all the old fella's orchids. We've utilised this old bench that was left at the property when we moved in. It seems to be lasting forever. And yeah, so I've put all the orchids here. They're currently getting, the king yams are getting a little bit of sun. As you can see, my husband's taken down, let's go around here so you can see it a bit better. Taken down the shade cloth. It can easily be reinstated. It's not a problem to put that back up. But I thought it'd be nice just to give them a little bit of sun. They will only get late afternoon sun here. They're not going to get the full blaze of the day. And I'm hoping that's going to do them some good. Now, with that said, as you can see, cymbidiums are hanging up there, getting dappled sun or dappled shade, whatever way you explain it. And my problem is, I've suddenly realised this year that I've got this area as well as that shade area, as well as my orchid house, which is quite a lot of space. And I'm not sure what to do. I mean, I feel that I want to utilise this area because the guy from the Orchid Society said to me that this is a great area for some orchids. and I'm thinking, well, I should be using this area. You know, it's daft that I'm not using it, but it means that I'll be running from space to space to see to my orchids. They're not all going to be in the same area. But yeah, I'm not sure. Do I keep them in that original orchid house inside those greenhouses for the winter? Or do I bring some of the cool growing orchids out here and make the best of it? Because obviously in the summer, in the winter, the sun's going to be a lot lower in the sky, and we are going to get a lot more sun in here. I can take some of this growth off the top of the trees, but I don't really want to do that because, you know, it's good for summer shelter, or summer shade, I should say. So, I don't know. I can't make up my mind. Bearing in mind, we do get below freezing here, but not under these trees. We probably maintain above freezing in, you know, above these, in under these trees. So, you know, I've got too much choice, and I'm mulling it over. Obviously, I'm probably going to have the cymbidiums in here, but then again, excuse me, excuse me, they could stay exactly where they are in that shade house, because again, I do believe that that cloth does give them some protection from, or will give them some protection from frost. And they've been in there when we've had some frost. So, oh God. I mean, I'm overwhelmed with choice, and that's you know, obviously some people think, you lucky person, you know, you've got so much choice. I don't have any choice. But I think having these choices then puts my mind all in a bit of a panic, you know, about where I'm going to put things, and how I'm going to continue to grow them, and how I'm going to, you know, cope with looking after them in 3 different places. Because obviously the warm growing orchids will have to go in those greenhouses. But then my husband threw a spanner in the works the other day, and he said, you know, there's no reason why we can't fit one of those small greenhouses here. This is a big area. You know, I could fit 2 of them in there. You know, so I could actually have my warm growing orchids in this area as well, with lights, because he said he can set up electricity out here. That's not an issue. So, oh, God. Oh, too much choice. Anyway, the reason for this video is I'd love your comments and your thoughts. If you want me to show you more of the areas, but I think you more or less know now of the different areas, what are available to me, and where you think, or what genre would be good in here, as opposed to in the original orchid house inside those greenhouses, or even out in the new shade tunnel. Yeah, I would really appreciate that, and it might make me make up my mind and get my act together, because, you know, in a few short months I am going to have to be thinking about moving them. Obviously not these. These belong to the old fella, and these will be all going to the sales table at the beginning of February. And I do actually have a couple of orchid people coming out Friday to look through them and see if they want to buy any, so hopefully I'll sell some more for the guy. But anyway, yeah, getting back to my dilemma, I'd really appreciate it if some of you got ideas, and please feel free to comment and give me your thoughts. I'd really appreciate that. So as always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate all my subscribers and my comments, and yeah, so I'll catch up with you in the next video. So bye for now.